Nice to see you all again. Actually, I'm not seeing you, but I hope it's nice to see me too. I am going to be doing this next week of lessons, and really there aren't so many lessons this week. It's more going to be time for you to work after the first couple of lessons. And just so you know, if you hear some random noises in the background, it's because I'm filming in a new location today. It's my library, as you might be able to see. And in the library is where we keep our little foster kittens. So I will introduce them to you. Here's the first one. They still don't have names as of the day that I'm filming this. They might by the time you see this because it'll be a couple weeks later. But this one's a little boy. He's a little bit younger than the other one. Super cute. He's got a little dirty nose because he's a little sick. And we thought we would have two little black foster kitties, but they actually ended up giving us one black one and one little Siamese. And so this one's a girl and she's a little bit older. So I will let you know their names once they have them. Again, probably it'll be before you actually see this. Also, just so you know, I am filming this before I've even seen Mr. Good's lessons. And usually that's no problem, but this week is really a continuation of your last week, and he hasn't filmed them yet, so hopefully they'll kind of fit together okay anyway. So you're going to be taking this informational texts that you've been working with and start integrating information from multiple texts to show your expertise on a topic. So this week should be kind of fun. Instead of just sitting on a computer listening, you're going to be doing more things. You're going to finalize your research and actually create your presentation and present it. And so you eventually will have some options for how to do that, and we'll talk about that later. But today we're going to talk a little bit more about what you need to include in your presentation. And I'm really excited to see what topic you chose and what you know about it. Takeaways from today. You should use graphics and photos in addition to just written text to help tell about what it is you're studying. Visuals should be clear, so not fuzzy, not hard to read. Every picture or graphic should show something different about your topic. So you don't need a bunch of pictures of the exact same thing. Each one should have its own purpose and its own importance to your project. Too many visuals can also become a little distracting and overwhelming. So you want to make sure that you're choosing really wisely which ones you're using. So for some practice, let me get my face off of Jackie Robinson. Okay, that's as far over as I can go, but it'll be okay. This infographic here is something that I chose that I'm including in my project on Jackie Robinson. It has key information. It's really easy to read. It's laid out in a way that makes a lot of sense. It has pictures, it has data, and it's not overwhelming. That will be helpful to my project. This photo is a really good action shot. We see him sliding into home base, and we know that Jackie Robinson was really good at stealing bases and he set a lot of records. And so this kind of contributes to the information that I'm giving about Jackie Robinson. Here's some more pictures that are really good to include. Here's a picture of Jackie Robinson when he's young, handsome, and in the Army. Here's Jackie Robinson with Dr. King. Here he is at a protest with the sign. And so all of these kind of add to that narrative that I'm telling about Jackie Robinson. Here's some photos that I did not select for this project. So at the bottom here, it has a lot of great information, I'm sure, but it's too small to read. That won't be something that people will really be able to look at in my project, especially online. This photo over here, it doesn't really add anything to the story. Sure, it shows him on a baseball team, but there's nothing spectacular about that photo that I know of. Here he is on a basketball team. It looks like maybe in high school. It's not really an important detail to what I'm trying to teach about him. This photo is just kind of dark and grainy, and this photo is really far away, and again, it doesn't really add anything crazy. If you want to go a step beyond what you're expected to do, Here's a challenge for you. You can leave your audience with a way to follow up. So you can suggest how they can find out more about your topic. And that would probably be at the end of your presentation. Or you can leave your readers with a final insight on your topic. You should know how to do this actually because you did it in your persuasive letters earlier in the year. So what was the most important big idea you learned from your research? Leave them with that to continue thinking about it. For example, I might say, Jackie Robinson left behind a lifetime of history, and he was making that history right up to the moment he passed away at the young age of 53. What can you do to continue the good work he started? That might be a way that you could end your project so that it all feels wrapped up and people are still thinking about that key idea. For independent practice today, I want you to spend about 30 minutes adding, the kittens are resting. You want to see them? Cuties! I want you to spend about 30 minutes today adding to your graphic organizer. You can collect photos and graphics that will add to your story as well. So information, you can continue to add information, but also visuals. You are so close to starting your actual presentation, so we're just kind of wrapping up the graphic organizer here. And that is all. There will be a little Google form for you just to confirm that you've watched this video. And I hope you have a really wonderful afternoon. I'm going to spend my day cuddling with some kittens and maybe mowing the lawn before it rains again. And yeah, I'll see you later.